Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. People of Withan and surrounding areas. You no longer have to go to Savannah Lamar to get your favorite Devanos ice cream. There is one right at the Fesco gas station at Witharn in the parish of Westmoreland. All your favorite Devanos ice cream flavors are available right there and they are for the same price. They are opened on Mondays to Fridays from 12 midday until 6 p.m. and on Saturdays and Sundays from 12 midday until 8 p.m. Remember, check it out right at the Fesco gas station at Witharn for all your favorite Devanos ice cream. Check it out. Now, in the news today, in this first story, I got this message from a subscriber yesterday. It is on your screen. It says, "Good morning, Popeye. I was at the Decameron Hotel in Montego Bay yesterday evening and I saw some police officers going to and coming from a room on the 3rd floor. Have you heard anything?" Now, what we are learning is that the room was being cleaned and we are not sure how many rounds were found, but live rounds, 9mm rounds, were found in the room. The police were informed and they came in and processed the room. We are told that the room was unoccupied at the time. Someone from the United States of America had checked out from the room earlier in the day, so it is quite possible that the person had entered Jamaica with the rounds and when he or she realized that it was in their luggage, they left it in the room. That is only speculation, but persons who were at the Decameron Hotel and were wondering why the police were going in and coming out. That's the reason. Now, Portmore people, do you know a female who is popularly known as Mad Mary? She could be seen regularly on the street of Portmore, especially in the Port Henderson area. Well, Mad Mary, she was found dead on Saturday and there's rumors going around that she was killed. But here is what we are learning. Mad Mary, she used to live in an abandoned 2-story building at Port Henderson. Last week, Sunday, July 23, Mad Mary, she fell from the 2nd floor of the building. She was not given any medical attention, although she was complaining of feeling pain all over her body. We are told that Mad Mary, she had also stopped eating. Well, on Saturday morning, July 28th, she went into the abandoned building to take a nap and that was the last time Mad Mary was seen alive. About some minutes to 4 o'clock the same afternoon, persons went to check on Mad Mary and she was seen lying down lifeless. The police were called in and when they checked her, there was no pulse. Mad Mary, she was taken to the Spanish Town Hospital where she was pronounced DEAD. A post-mortem examination will be done to ascertain the cause of her death, but it is being theorized that there was something going on inside of her due to the fall and the fact that she was not treated. Sad indeed. In this next story, watch this video and then I'm gonna tell you exactly what took place. Watch this.
Shit, this not good. None at all. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it, man. Holy crap. What is it? Nobody dead in them? Oh God. So one dead, another one there right there, so. This is a mess tonight right here. much person is dead, my boss? How much person is dead? 180. Oh my goodness.
So that accident, it took place last night, Monday, July 31, about 10:15. It took place along the Flankers Main Road, about 200 yards from the Queens Drive intersection in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. So we are learning that a red 2018 Honda CRV, it was traveling towards Coral Gardens from Montego Bay. A white 1995 Mack motor truck was traveling behind the CRV, and a grey 2002 Toyota Corolla was traveling behind the Mack truck. Remember now, this road is a dual carriageway. A grey 2012 Toyota Corolla motor car was traveling in the opposite direction, and a red 2005 Toyota Vios was traveling behind the 2012 Toyota Corolla. Are you following me so far? Now, what we are learning is that the driver for the grey 2012 Toyota Corolla motor car that was heading towards Montego Bay, he somehow lost control of the car. As a result, the car went across the median and collided into the right front section of the red Honda CRV that was coming in the opposite direction. The same 2012 Corolla, it then collided into the right side of the Mack motor truck. As a result, a hydraulic tank that was attached to the truck, it was detached. The Toyota Corolla, it continued traveling whilst spinning out of control before colliding into the 2002 Toyota Corolla. The red Toyota Vios, which was being driven by a man named Aduke Ladrick. Next month, September 11, he would be celebrating his 32nd birthday. Is it Aduke or Aduke? But Aduke, he was living in the West Green area of Montego Bay. It was also traveling from Coral Gardens towards Montego Bay direction. It also went across the median and collided into the left front section of the Mack truck. The Honda CRV and the Toyota Vios exited the roadway to the left facing Coral Gardens direction, where the Honda CRV came to rest in a huge drain, and the Toyota Vios, it collided into a huge palm tree. The driver of the Toyota Vios, Aduke Ladrick, he ended up dying on the spot. We are told that other drivers and occupants from the other vehicles were seriously injured and taken to hospital. Now, I'm going to be showing you the damage to the vehicles that were involved. On your screen is one of the grey Toyota Corolla that was involved. On your screen now is a photo of the red Toyota Vios that Aduke Ladrick, the man who was killed, was driving. There is another photo of the same car. On your screen now is a photo of the red Honda CRV. And last, those are photographs of the Mack truck. Sad indeed. In this next story, I carried a story yesterday. It was about the killing of a man named Jerome Beckford, also known as Harn or Ram Monk. I told you that Harn, he was shot and killed Friday night at his home in the Salt Spring area of Hanover, but he was not found until Sunday morning in a decomposed state beside his house. I told you that it was being theorized that Harn, he was put to kneel down by his killer, who put a gun to his head and squeezed. So the question is, who killed Harn and why? Now, I have gotten a WhatsApp message from a PNL detective as to the possible motive. There is the message on your screen. It says, "Greetings, sir. As per Jerome Beckford, also known as Harn, this man is a great help around the community and neighboring communities, but he's also bipolar. He does the work that nobody else wants to do willingly and always end with a laugh or some form of gimmicks, because he also claims that he himself is a reader / Weberman. He's not mentally stable. More while he quarrel and provoke people, but he doesn't harm anyone physically. Him say him a go obey them. Harn was going around complaining how a man in the same community, goats, keep on damaging the crops on his farm, and he kept telling them to tie up the goats. He went home one day last week and he saw the goats and complained to the owner, who was very disrespectful to Harn and chased him away. Harn, he went to his farm and cut off 5 of the goat necks, killing them. The village stink for days. The owner said him have to kill Harn. Few days later, Harn is dead. No if nor but. Everybody in the village know it caused his death. Police just need to find who is the exact shooter. Very sad indeed. So, Green Island Police. There is a possible motive as to why Harn was killed and who might have killed him or have him killed. Check it out. In this next story, that guy on your screen, his name is, well, we had said Adrian Brown yesterday, but his correct name is Kemar Williams, but he's popularly known as Kemstar, Kemkush, or simply Kemmy. He was born on February 20, 1993. Kemmy lived at Water Lane in the Falmouth area of Trelawney, and we are told that Kemmy, he was a very hard-working young man. For years, Kemmy, he has been working with his father in the town of Falmouth, selling soup and jerk chicken. We are told that he was also a butcher. Our information is that Kemmy, he started dating a young lady recently, and that relationship may have led to Kemmy's death. We are getting a lot of information that we are not going to be revealing as yet. We are going to give the police some space to investigate this one, but we are learning that early yesterday morning, Monday, July 31, about a few minutes after 1 o'clock, Kemmy, he went to pick up the female who he recently started dating. He drove his blue Mazda Primacy motorcar to the new housing scheme at Hague in the parish of Trelawney, and he picked up the female. She sat in the car, and as Kemmy was about to drive off, pure gunshots and all the bullets were directed at Kemmy. Kemmy was hit in his upper body. As a result, the car crashed in a wall a few meters away where he picked up the female. Kemmy, he ended up dying as a result. Now, like I said, there is a lot to be told, but I'm giving this one some more time. Stand by. The mayhem. Now, in this next story, this one took place early this morning. Tuesday, August 1, about minutes to 2 o'clock. It took place at Church Lane in the Megatop area of Salt Spring in the parish of St. James. We are learning that guy on your screen, and that's the only photo I could get of him. That's a 2015 photo of Jevonkene, Sakali, Rhoden. Later this year, Jevonkene, he will be celebrating his 25th birthday. He lived in the same Church Lane, Megatop area of Salt Spring. We are told that Jevonkene, he was in his mother's yard when he stepped out and went on the road. A few moments later, after he stepped out, gunshots were heard being fired in the area. Checks were made, and Jevonkene, he was seen lying in a yard in a pool of blood. The police, they were called in, and when they inspected Jevonkene, he had a single gunshot wound to his head. He appeared to have died on the spot. We are told that throughout the early morning, this morning, A lot of gunshots were heard being fired in the Megitop Salt Spring area. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all, so that whenever we drop a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. In the final story for today, that guy on your screen, his name is Neil Brissett, but he was popularly known as Big Head Bob. Neil, he was a top chopper and he lived at Cousins Cove in the Green Island police area of Hanover. Like I said, Neil, he was a top chopper and it is said that he made a lot of money from lottery scamming. Neil, he was putting the money he made from scamming to good use, and it is said that he operated a big farm at Cousins Cove. He had employed his uncle on the farm as a supervisor. Neil's uncle, his name is Kevin Green, and many persons, they are saying that that is the biggest mistake Neil made when he employed his uncle, because it is known that his uncle have bad mind. You know what that means, right? Now, we are told that Neil and his uncle, they were in frequent arguments on the farm because the uncle Kevin, he wanted to do his own thing. There was also a dispute over the land, which is a family land, because Neil, he was planning on building a villa on the land and his uncle objected, stating that he wanted to build a house on the same land. Things came to a head yesterday morning, Monday, July 31, about 9 o'clock. A tractor was on the land doing some work. It is said that it was Neil who hired the tractor to do excavation work so as to prepare the land so that he could build the villa. Remember now, the Uncle Kevin, he had said that he was going to build a house on the same land. As a result, an argument developed between Uncle Kevin and Nephew Neil. A machete was brought into play and Neil, he was chopped up by his uncle, and may I talk about some serious chops. Neil, he was rushed to the Noel Holmes Hospital in Lucy, where he was pronounced DEAD. We are told that his uncle Kevin, he had fled the scene. Now, I am not sure if he was held by the police or if he gave up himself to the police. But do you remember what I had said about bad mind earlier? Those chops that Kevin gave his nephew Neil, they had bad mind written all over them. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing if we just unite. What a country this will